What's up, guys? Welcome back to Everything Weapons and the channel. Subscribe if you're new. So, a little bit of news for you. So, the first time any U.S. collaborative combat aircraft drone has fired a live air-to-air missile just went down. So, the YFQ 44A Fury fighter drone has fired its first AIM 120 AMRAAM missile. So this is from the War Zone. All credit to them. And Dural's YFQ has fired a munition at a simulated target for the first time in a test conducted from Edwards Air Force Base in California. The launch of the AIM 120, Advanced Medium Range Air-to-Air Missile, or AMRAAM for short, is also a first for any U.S. CCA-type drone. This is an important step forward in the development of Fury and for the U.S. Air Force's CCA program. So the YFQ-44A is one of the two drones currently in development as part of its first phase, or Increment 1, of the Air Force's CCA program. The other is General Atomics' YFQ-42A Dark Merlin. Last month, the service announced orders for production versions of both designs, which will form a mixed initial operational CCA fleet. The live fire test was performed in coordination with the 412th Test Wing's Air Dominance Combined Test Force, a team consisting of active duty military, government civilians, and government contractors who worked to refine and validate the model as required for a safe live fire execution, according to a press release the U.S. Air Force put out today. This latest milestone continues the rapid pace of developmental testing for safe and effective CCA operations. The Air Force's release also says the AIM 120 missile was fired in secluded airspace over the Mojave Desert at what is described as a digital target. In its current configuration, the YFQ-44 carries stores externally on either of two hardpoints, one under each wing. We executed the first weapons shot from the YFQ-44A, an important milestone in turning CCA into an operational capability. Mark Shushnar, and Dural's vice president of autonomous air power, also said in a statement, quote, "This was more than a simple weapons test release. It demonstrated an end-to-end beyond line-of-sight strike against a simulated target. YFQ-44A took off from Edwards Air Force Base. Our Lattice software ingested a target track. An operator tasked the Air Force to engage the target, and the YFQ-44A fired an AIM 120 as instructed. The Air Force had announced in February that the CC program had entered the weapons integration and captive carry testing phase. A picture of a YFQ-44A carrying an inert AIM 120 was released at the same time. To date, General Atomics' YF has not been seen carrying a munition, inert or live, and the Air Force and General Atomics have said that the YFQ-42A is on track to conduct a live fire launch later this year, according to Breaking Defense. So, yeah, the Air Force is not the first to conduct a live fire munitions launch from a CC-type drone. In December 2025, last year, right at the end of the year, a Turkish drone launched a pair of domestically produced air-to-air missiles. One of those missiles was fired at a physical target drone, and I made a separate video about that accomplishment. Now, the U.S. Air Force has long said that air-to-air combat will be the main mission for its initial CCA fleet. The drones will also help increase the sensor reach of manned fighters they're teamed with, and these drones, as well as other designs acquired through future development cycles, could take on additional missions down the line. The U.S. Air Force sees CCAs in general as providing vital extra capability or mass firing future operations, especially potential high-end fights against opponents such as China. By extension, they will also help reduce risk to manned platforms and crewed platforms and open up new tactical possibilities. So, Yeah, with the Air Force aiming to begin fielding its first CCAs before the end of the decade, hopefully before 2030 is what they're looking at, we can expect weapons and other testing to continue ramping up. Especially with air-to-air missiles being so popular with every country's military. Please drop a like, smash the like button, guys. It only takes a few seconds and it really helps me out push my videos to new eyes and a new audience so more people can enjoy them. Why not? Subscribe, especially if you are new. Most viewers aren't even subscribed. It only takes a few seconds. Why not? Also, ring the bell. That way, if you don't want to miss any video I post in the future, and also take a look at the older content on the channel, guys. Thank you for watching. Once again, you've been watching Everything Weapons. See you in my next video. Hope you have a good day.